Spring is in the air at Littleton Coin Company, and we want to help you brighten your collection. Visit us at littletoncoin.com all month long to enjoy 15% off your purchase. With a wide selection of coins, paper money, supplies, and more, Littleton Coin Company has something for every collector's taste. Use promo code SPRING at littletoncoin.com for 15% off your purchase all month long. Restrictions apply. Littleton Coin Company. Serving collectors since 1945.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color, and jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Rapid fire recap episode audio. Thursday Night Football just ended. Saints are 2-5. Things are bad right now, Ryan.
Hey.
Things are bad, bruh. So many fingers you can point out why they lost this game. Andy Dalton didn't play great. He had a pick six that was off Callaway's hands. That was more on Callaway. That led to seven points. Another pick six that he threw, which was more on him. He was getting pressured. He was trying to give it to Olave. Couldn't get the ball there. Pick six. The game went from 14-6 to like 28-14 in a blink, bruh. Like if you would have went and took a shit and came back, you've been like,
what the just happened?
just happened, bruh. But this is the story of the game to me, bruh. This is the entire Saints season. Is in the fucking fourth quarter. Traquan Smith makes a play. Gets a first down. There's a little kerfuffle because of how he gets up over the Arizona Cardinals defender. It gets all sorted out. There's no flags. And Dennis Allen throws a red fucking challenge flag on the field, bruh. I can't wait to Chris clip it, because all of us in the Zoom were just like, what is this nigga doing right now? It didn't make no sense. It was one of the most egregious things I've ever seen a head coach do in football, bro. And I've seen a lot of football all my life.
To the point where the refs have to tell them, like, yeah, bro, just pick that flag up, bro. Ain't nothing to challenge him, bro.
Ryan, what was he challenging?
It was nothing to challenge.
Clearly got that to me is the microcosm of this season. You said it in the Zoom. You said, get this nigga out of my face when he did it. He has no clue what he's doing leading this team, bruh. No clue. None. And I tried to not be super super down, super negative early in the season, bruh. But I heard it, right? I heard what was coming out the building, bruh. I heard it. And I tried to soften the blow a bit on the pod, but when this nigga did that in a national TV, bruh, lost, bruh. I don't know where you want to start with this game. Shit's bad, y'all. If you listen to this, try to get cheered up. We gonna get some jokes off, but shit's bad. Team is 2-5. They don't have. I don't even want to pull up Tankathon right now. They probably picking top 3 if I pull that shit up right now, bro.
Fourth.
Picking 4th overall in the draft. Don't get to keep the draft pick. So the question to me is, Mickey Loomis needs to have the balls, evaluate the team, have the balls, but if this losing shit continues, man, you might gotta get rid of D8 in the season, bruh. I'm saying it. Bruh. Because I saw some stuff in the fourth quarter. Team might have gave up on D8, bruh. I saw some stuff, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man.
At this point in the season, I mean, it's what, week 7? Whew, that ain't good,
Yeah,
bro.
week
It
7,
ain't good,
bro.
man.
We ain't even halfway through the season yet, bro. Not even
It's like, and it's so frustrating because it's like, you can't point your finger at like one thing. Like, oh, if they just fix this, they'll be good. You know, it's like,
Yep.
because like the offense came out looking good, bro. Like they scored first, quick shot to Shaheed, whatever his name is. Talk
You
about
brought
it.
him up, bro. So I don't mean to interrupt you, but you brought him up. Nigga, this is the second fucking week in a row where this man gets the ball in his hands. He makes a fucking play. He scores a touchdown, and then we don't see him the rest of the fucking game.
Don't see him again.
Like
you
how
telling me
does
y'all can't sit on the sideline and say, do this?
how does that happen, Ryan?
I don't understand it.
That is coaching, offensive coaching malpractice.
Even if okay, that's on Pete. DA has to come up and say, hey, can we get
Thank
something
you.
going? Like, where's Rashid?
We're 89.
We're 89 at. Let's get something going. Coolest, man.
I called it. It was was it the Kevin White play? It was they did another drive on offense where they get into the red zone, and for 3 plays, there was not in the red zone trying to score yet again. Same shit that kind of felt like happened last week. Didn't see Taysom, didn't see AK. Your 2 best offensive players don't see the field for 3 downs in the red zone, bruh.
Makes no sense whatsoever. Sense.
I know why the Saints won't give us credentials, because if we had credentials right now, we be in them pressers asking them questions, bro. Because it's not even more of a fact that like I'm emotionally like affected by the wins and losses. It's just like the people need answers, bro.
People need answers. Like people up on a Thursday night, I mean, watching the game, root for this team, bro. It's like they deserve better. I put it like that, man. They deserve better than this. Like, this is ridiculous. And it's like, man, it's like, it's tough. When you throw 2 pick sixes, that's tough to bounce back from. It's tough. Like, so it's like, on one hand, I'm like, man, those 2 plays, you had one bounce off Callaway's hands. You had another one, where he was getting hit while he threw. He threw another pick in the red zone. I mean, those are a lot to overcome. I mean, even if Drew Brees was playing, like
that pick in the red zone, that was an awful pick. That's just an awful.
That
throw,
was
bro.
terrible. That was
awful.
Like, ugh, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and the question is asked, like, do you make a change at quarterback? Does it matter? It's like, does it matter? Like, what has to happen for this thing to turn around? And you just got to come back to coaching, bro. It's like you can't overlook it.
I said it, or I asked it on the recap show, the recap show last week, and I said, is DA like, is he like? Because I asked it because it was asked for me from a friend standpoint, like, is DA like a top or bottom 5 head coach in the league, bro? And like,
I texted it to Adam. To Kevin earlier. He's bottom 5 coach. Bottom 5.
It's a resounding yes.
He coached 3 seasons with the Raiders and a half a season with us. He won 10 games total, bro. 10 games.
Ooh,
10 games. Like tomorrow, like that answers the questions. Like with this, even though the Saints roster is beat up a little bit, I'm sorry, bro. Like you can't be losing like this. Okay, you can make the arguments the Raiders, like, their roster was shit, but even then, like I said, you can go back and look at those games, man. That team had no teeth. Like, it wasn't like a frisky team. It wasn't like, damn, this roster's bad, but man, they fight. You don't want to play them. You know what I'm saying? It was just It's a shit team. So I mean, bro, it's not a good head coach. You know, he's a really solid defense coordinator. Not a good head coach. Move on.
Someone on Twitter like asks basically like how everything went bad for the Saints for them to be in this position. So her name's Kayla. So she's not even a Saints fan. She's a Steelers fan. But she was just like, how does the Saints get? And I you know what, when it was asked, I saw it on my timeline. I said, let me answer this. So this is what I tweeted. I said, you lose a top 3 head coach in Sean Payton. You lose the top 5 Hall of Fame quarterback in Drew Brees. You don't retain great drafted players that you drafted because it's hard to draft good players, bro. We've seen it. It's hard. But when you draft a good player and then you don't keep him, Marcus Williams, CD Deuce, then you do a sham head coaching search and you hire a bad head coach. You didn't address the quarterback position in the draft, whether that be Kenny Pickett, Malik Willis, what have you. And then you draft bad defensive ends. Now, Marcus Davenport has played well in the past for the Saints, and he's, looked like a good football player in the past. That's not him this season. That is not him this season. He looks dreadful out there.
Not good.
And don't even get me started on fucking Peyton Turner, bro. Don't get me started on this nigga.
He's smiling, bro. He probably smiling right now.
Right? Do not get me started on this nigga. You know I can't stand that motherfucker. God damn it. It drives me crazy. So Cam Jordan makes a sack, bro. How this nigga, like, the fact that he was inactive tonight, like, this nigga was limited all. Okay, bro. Don't get me started on Peyton Turner. And of course, as soon as Cam Jordan go to the sideline, just guess who just cheesing, just cheesing.
Got that sack, baby.
Can't stand that man, right? Things are bad. You asked me a question of how it can be fixed for the team to win 9 games. I gave you the formula. That's out the window, bro. Will we win 6 games? Will we? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, bro.
Like, people don't understand how this Arizona team was reeling. Like, they were reeling, bro. They were not good. The offense has looked worse than the Saints' offense up until this point. The offense was not good. The defense was bad. Yeah, they got a little better the past couple of weeks, but like, this was a team you had to beat.
Had to.
If you thought you had any kind of hopes this season, or whatever, 9 games or whatever, this is one of the teams you got to beat because the schedule from here gets harder.
I said it on the preview pod, bruh. I said on the preview, I said they had to beat these niggas. Missing two starting offensive linemen, was down 2 starting running backs. Well, maybe that didn't even fucking matter at all because Benjamin looks fucking like a true. I don't know if he's that good or if our defense just that shitty and he just looks that good against us. I don't know. Like, this was the game they had to win. They had to win. And and here's the thing about this Saints team. When we watching these games, at no point do I ever feel like, oh shit, this is about to be a win. At no point.
No way.
You remember how we used to know when like the Office came out and Drew was humming, bruh, and that shit was just popping. Like, we knew, we was like, we win this shit. We
about to ring up 45 on these motherfuckers.
We knew it, bro. But like this team could go like it was like what 14-6, and I was like, yeah, not so sure.
So once we saw like which we we talked about it on the preview, like they was letting Kyler run around and it was missing tackles and all that. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. Here
it comes.
And I mean, so what do you think? Do you think health matters? Like, say after this mini bye, whatever you want to call it, say Michael Thomas comes back, Jarvis Landry comes back, Marshawn Lattimore comes back, Andrews Pete comes back. those are some names right there, bro. Like, do you think that changes anything?
No.
Okay. Straight up.
Because it just goes back to what, like, the first thing we talked about was coaching. Like, maybe that all that talent can maybe make him help win a game or two that they probably wouldn't win if they weren't healthy. But like overall, do I think it changes it greatly? I don't. I think the bigger question is, you 2-5. Like, at what point do you start answering the phone? You start taking phone calls for some of these
But
players.
how? Like, how, Adam? I mean, I was looking on over the cap. Can't trade any of the tradable players. You can't trade them. Like, you could trade 2 firsts right now.
I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I would.
I mean, quick. I'd take anything. Honestly, I wouldn't say anything, but like, I'd take like a third.
Someone like tweeted a couple of days ago saying he gonna go from 2 firsts to 2 fifths, bro. Like, I was.
Yeah, bro. Like, I take it.
Was hollering, bro.
2 fifths, man. Like, I'd trade him. I ain't gonna say that. I'm about to say I'd cut Peyton Turner, but I'm like, I know the response I get. I know I would, but I know people would say, he hasn't even played 17 games. Cam Jordan first season only had the first 1 sack. Blah blah blah. Okay, I know. All right. Anyway,
let me put this into context, and I said this during the live stream. We got a leap in whatever sense you want to deem it a leap, and play in Adam Troutman before he got hurt, and Cesar fucking Ruiz this season. Yeah. Got leaps. I'm not saying they're gonna be all pros or Pro Bowl players, but like,
they look like professional football players.
And that's all we was asking for. And we was harping on that all offseason for them to take leaps, as incremental as it may be, and the team still be fucking garbage. Whew, that's bad, bro. That's bad. And you could ask me how you fix it, and I don't know if I would have the answer for you. Someone, a good friend, texted me. They was like, "Shit, if Sean said he'd come back for $25 million, would you do it?" Yes. Yes.
Would that be like the first time in history like a coach comes back to a team?
Yes.
That would be, right?
Didn't Joe Gibbs go back to Washington?
He did, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's Washington, you know.
Yeah, I get it. But like, someone in the live stream, maybe I'm forgetting who it was, but made a very astute point with Gail regarding the Pelicans, and how Gail was not afraid to cut checks for firing coaches that did not play out their contract until David Griffin finally found the right head coach in Willie Green. Yeah. This is not a Pelican podcast. Might have something on the way, but this is not it. But just the fact that Gail wants the things that she owns to be successful and to make money and to be a winning team. So that's what's happening with the Pelicans right now, right? Like, they're the jewel of New Orleans' eye, as it should be. They can make some damage in the West, but they had to go through 2 not great to like bad head coaches to finally get to that third head coach that's kind of taking them on their path of where they need to go. Same shit that they did with the Pelicans, bro. They got to do with the Saints, man. Like, and I think like football is I think football is a little more obvious sometimes when it comes to coaching, man, because you only get a limited amount of games. You get 16, now it's 17 games. We are 7 games into the season, and everyone who's a Saints fan can unequivocally say DA is not the guy. He is not a head coach. If everyone as fans can see it, then I know fucking Gail Benson can see it. I know the front office can see it. You got to make a change, man. You got to make a change. I truly believe that, because if you don't, then you're just that's when it gets dark, like black hole dark.
And you know what? Oddly, it just occurred to me. Maybe this had to happen
You right, bro?
because one of the weird things, with Sean Payton leaving, he left. It's not like he got fired. So it was one of those things where do you really want to punish the team, the players, for not something they didn't do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they were. It's not like they did anything wrong. It's not like they got the coach fired or anything. So, but now, with how they're playing, now you can bring in a coach to like set the new standard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Whatever that standard is, set the new standard and the new winning culture. And it'll be kind of like a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Even for the players. Especially if this season goes bad, you get somebody to come in there and that's just reinvigorates the team. Just a whole new method of operation. Um, that hopefully leads to winning. The question is, man, it's like, how do you even get there, bro? It's like,
Finding a good head coach is hard, bro.
it's hard, man. Like, I mean, come on. I mean, how many teams have tried year after year after year after year? How many? Like, it's
Hard,
hard. I
man.
mean, just you can look at the Saints' history. You know what I'm saying? They have, that's crazy because it's not like the Saints have went through coaches like crazy. They hired Jim Mora, what, 85. He was the coach until 96. Then they got Mike Ditka. He lasted 4 years. Then they got Jim Haslett. He lasted like 5 years. And they got Sean Payton, 16 years. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, man, it's hard, bro. It is really hard. So it's gonna be interesting how like we in a Saints fans, man. We in a crazy time right now, boy, because they gotta find the answer.
I
But one
mean,
thing I know is like it's like the city, man. Like the city didn't got a taste. Like we had Sean Payton, we didn't taste
yep.
it winning. We didn't taste it winning Super Bowls. It's not like the old days with the bags on our head and the old lovable losers and all that stuff. Nah, we passed that. Like the city is a football city. They want winners. You know what I'm saying? So
Pulled the like Mike Singletary on them bitches.
winners.
Well, winners.
Oh, winners. They want winners, bro. So they're not about to sit here, man. They're not about to sit here and be like some days ago about it and just like make fun of it. Nah, man. Like Gail going to pull some triggers, bro. And Loomis. I mean, he got to figure it out. I mean, if he want to be the GM, whatever he is, he gonna have to have some nuts and really look at the situation for what it is, and stop all this fucking cronyism and all that shit, man.
All that nepotism, all that shit. Something did hit me though. Um, During the live stream, I didn't say anything. But isn't this like just a little bit of karma for the way the whole offseason started off though, bruh?
Deshaun Watson and all that.
Isn't it just like just a little like
Yeah,
just this what y'all about? This y'all condoning this? We not even talking about this another allegation that's came up against this dude in the last 2 weeks, bro. Like
it ain't gonna stop.
it's not gonna stop. Like so, I was thinking it during the live stream, and I was just like, yeah, like I don't like it for the players because the players didn't do anything wrong to
Right.
deserve this, but like, and not I mean the fans didn't either. Although the fans who wanted to trade for Watson, fuck y'all, but it's just kind of like this is kind of like what you get, man. Like,
That's why I'm saying maybe they needed it, bro. That's why
yeah,
maybe they needed a little like a chin check. It's like things ain't all good. Like things ain't just hunky dory. Oh yeah, we could just keep kicking the cap down the road. Oh, we could just keep doing these little things here and there. We can make these monster trades. Everything's gonna work out. Nah, like you have to hunker down and figure out why things work and why things don't. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually do the work. Instead of just thinking things are just gonna work on its own. You
it
can't
just
operate with the hubris. You know what I'm saying? The hubris. We talk about the hubris all the time. You can't operate like that, thinking you got it figured out, thinking you cracked the code that other teams haven't. No, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. Just that quick. You back to a bottom 5 franchise. Just that
And
quick.
you bring up the hubris. One and maybe Sean did it to a degree with offensive weapons and receivers, but I feel like the amount of hubris that the team showed with the secondary. Now, I'm not saying if they would have kept Marcus Williams and CD Deuce. I mean, I do think the defense would have been better. Don't know how much that would have overcame bad coaching, but
Yeah.
I feel like the DA hubris, or maybe the just a team organizational hubris of, man, like we got DA, like we can get anyone in the secondary and just coach him up, like Justin Evans and like we good, like we don't need Marcus Williams. We go get Marcus May. CD Deuce being a quote unquote head case, like we'll ship him out for whatever. And it's like talent fucking matters, man. Like talent matters, and that amount of hubris that they had regarding their secondary, like, bro, we got Chris Harris out there, bro. Chris Harris out there. Bradley Roby gets hurt. We got Alontae Taylor and Chris Harris and Justin Evans in the secondary covering people today, bro. Like, if fans want to have like positive spin, Alontae Taylor looks like the real deal. Chris Olave is as advertised.
Yeah.
When you make decisions for your company, you look for the no-brainers. And if you have a lot of mailing to do, Stamps.com is the ultimate no-brainer. Mail checks, invoices, documents, and everything you need to keep your business running. Get rates up to 89% off USPS and UPS. And with the mobile app, you can take care of mailing on the go. Make the same no-brainer decisions as over 1 million other businesses with Stamps.com. Sign up at Stamps.com with code PROGRAM for a special offer. That's Stamps.com, code PROGRAM.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
O'Reilly. Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
That's it's crazy how like this draft class that they just had, Chris Olave, Alontae Taylor. We'll see when Penning gets back, but I'm reason to believe that Penning will probably at least be better than what James Hurst has shown this season. Even your draft class this season that you drafted this year looks good, and yet you're like, I don't know, man.
And then you just got to think about going forward. Next year, you got 2 firsts. He'll be gone.
Will he though?
I'm pretty sure 2 firsts will be gone. Like, you think they re-sign him? I don't know. I mean,
I don't know. If he leaves just on his own accord, they got $7 million in dead cap money, and I know that that usually doesn't matter to them, but I'll say this: I don't put anything past this team. Wouldn't shock me at all if in 2 or 3 weeks from today, like we get a report that he's signing a contract extension with New Orleans.
You know what? They can do what they want because I mean, honestly, if they did, it makes sense because they need a player there. Like,
They need a player. Two, they need the cap relief. So,
right? It was like they have a lot of work to do. Cam Jordan gonna be older. Demario Davis gonna be older. The defense looks old and slow.
and slow, bruh.
It's like, oof, like man, just that quickly. Like you need another infusion of young talent.
Just last year, they looked like fast and they pursued the ball. Like, what happened?
I mean, think about it. You had Marcus Williams. He was like a 4-4. C.J. Gardner Johnson. He was like a 4-5 player. Good speed. Yeah, Quan Alexander, fast. They gone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's speed off your team. Even Malcolm Jenkins with his old age. He was a good athlete for his age. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like now it's just everything looks old and slow, bro. I was watching Davenport today, bro. Like, bro, come on, bro. Hey, come on, man. That dude he looks so slow out there, bro. Methodical. It's just like, what the fuck?
Every time I see him, I just think he's just big for no reason, bro. Just
Big for no reason, man. Bigger than everybody. Just everybody. Just stand out
just nothing. He like Tano played a better game than Marcus Davenport
there.
did,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know. We 20, 30, almost 30 minutes into this episode feel like we're not saying anything to actually like recap the game, but like
It's not much to recap, man.
like exactly what the fuck is there to recap, man? Like, and and I know some of it may have been garbage time, but it's still the Cardinals score like what 40 plus, and so you take away 20, you take away 14 points of that from pick sixes. They still put up a lot of points on the Saints defense. The offense, and that's the thing. Like the Saints offense played not great by any stretch of the imagination, but they still like played decent and put points up on the board. I said in the Discord, this is just like someone. Our dude Sherman was like, "Who do you blame for this loss?" It's like everybody, bro. Like offense and defense. This is a collective failure. Everyone gets a share of the blame. Everybody. I guess my question to you is, if and when he's healthy, whenever that may be, are you switching over to back to Jameis?
I think so. Just because it's like, he's under contract. See what you got. Like, I think when he's ready to come back, it won't matter as far as like wins and stuff like that. So at that point, like, especially if like Mike Thomas and Jarvis is healthy, let's see what he could cook up. You know, I mean, we know what Dalton is. We know, and I think it would make sense to keep Dalton in, uh, just for offensive consistency and stuff like that. But man, like at this point, it's like, man, it's like we just shaking the dice, bro, trying to figure out something that worked, man. Like maybe bring Jameson, maybe that give us a spark. Maybe throw Taysom in as a starter one week to see if that'll work. Shit, I don't know. Like, we just trying shit at this point, man. Like it's gotten to that point, man. And I saw a stat that like Saints have started 5 different quarterbacks in the past 2 seasons, more than any other team, bro. It's like that's where we are. That's where we are.
Wow, bro.
So it comes down to the coach and the quarterback, bro. Like you said on the Zoom, man. Like you got to find those major, that queen, that king and that queen chess piece that just hold it down, and you build around that.
You got to, man. Here's something that I don't know if it's gonna happen, but there might be like a slight chance that Mike Tomlin might not be back next year in Pittsburgh, bro.
Really? Man.
I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying if he's available.
Oh man,
that's the first phone call.
Oh, but he's gonna be getting so many phone calls, bro.
So many, bro.
I definitely Open that checkbook up, man. Like, ain't no salary cap on coaching.
I
What you want?
just saying. I'm strictly just saying. Um, Anything else we need to hit on? I think we hit on it all.
Yeah.
Quickly, the person who won the raffle for the Raiders game sent that person an email. They didn't answer it. So if we don't get a response by tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, we're going to re-raffle it and hopefully find a person that's actually going to be available that can attend the game next Sunday against the Raiders. I don't care if let me say this. I don't care if the Saints lose every game the rest of the season. I just want them to win while we there, bruh. They could just win that Sunday just for like us as a community to experience that win together. Me, you, Joey, G, Elise, hashtag White Wealth, Chris, Julio, Max, Mark, everyone who gonna be at the game. Eric, Michael, Alex, if we could just all experience a win together and just have that, like that feeling leaving the Superdome, bruh, I'd be good. I'd be good the rest of the season. Be good, bruh.
Agreed.
Be good. And I
don't know.
Oh, no. Honestly, the only chance I think they have to win that game is if Marshawn's back and he's on 17. Honestly, if Marshawn is back and he's on 17, that's worth the price of admission alone, bro. Just seeing them go against each other.
No question.
But we shall see, man. We hope that y'all continue to listen, continue to support us, even though Saints may be shitty boo boo. Like having y'all listen every week. If you listen to the preview pods, listen to the recap pods, we appreciate that. Because trust me, we see the numbers when the Saints are losing. Those numbers just fucking plummet. Plummet. Like our peak this season was after that Falcons game, bro. We have 5,000 downloads / listens, and it's been in a fucking nosedive ever since. But please continue to support and listen to us. Please continue to tell your friends to listen to us if they're Saints fans, co-workers, whoever. Just put them on us, because at the end of the day, we gonna give it to you straight. Like, we not gonna sugarcoat shit. We not gonna BS you. We just gonna give you to it like it is, because that's what we fans, man. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear the real shit. You don't gotta media-fy it for us. You don't gotta give us like what the team think we want to hear. Give it to us like it is. So that's what y'all gonna get from us. So with that, we're gonna wrap up. We're looking forward to our hashtag Saints Twitter VIP get together next Saturday.
Yes, sir.
40 plus people. 40 plus people, bro.
Man.
Food catered by Blue Oak. We got go have alcohol. It's gonna be dope, man. Just dope. So that's just us giving back, and we do plan on making it a yearly VIP get together. Every year we pick a game that seems to be a good game that may be affordable for everyone to go, to fly out to, meet up at, and just have a good ass time every year, man. And what's the scary thing? Not scary in one way, but like, we got 40 people this time, and if the pod continues to grow, I have to pick a bigger venue.
Run a club out of something.
But thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all truly. The support y'all have for us is unreal. Please do not take any of this shit too seriously. It's just football. Like, it's just football. And if my motto is, if Peyton Turner could be smiling on the sideline, you can be smiling when you go to work tomorrow. Like, don't trip on these dudes. We will be back. I guess we'll do our Raiders preview Wednesday night. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll do our Raiders preview Wednesday night. And then I fly out to New Orleans on Thursday. So we'll knock that out Wednesday night. And then we might have a big ass just community podcast Sunday night, bro. Depending on where we at. Everybody might be on that bitch. But we looking forward to it. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be like a top tier weekend. I can just feel it. So thank y'all for the support. Don't take football too seriously. Don't get emotionally connected to all this shit, please, because this ain't the year to be connected to the Saints emotionally. Y'all, you gonna drive yourself crazy. Please disconnect. So with that, we'll be back next Wednesday. With that, we're out.
Peace.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.